Did we like it? Guess you have to wait and see.
What is good, you sexy son of a guns? It's Philly. It's Tazzz. It's the Tazzz and Philly show, and we are back with another reaction video. And I apparently just went through puberty in the middle of that whole entire saying. So I'm back with puberty and Tazzz, and we're getting into Ren tonight. We're going to go down the Ren rabbit hole. Haven't done this in a minute. This is, well, I mean, at this point, they're all a little bit newer to us because we haven't, unfortunately, seen some of his, stuff that he's been releasing. But we're going to check out, it's called MacKay, right? Am I saying that right? MacKay?
Yes.
MacKay. All right. So we know that, Ren has gone through some tough things in his own life and has had some trials and tribulations just with friends that have passed. And, he's written some beautiful songs about them. And he's, here's another situation here where he's put together something, for a friend. And I know this is going to be heartfelt for supposedly just kind of like piano or keyboard, I guess is what it is, behind a beautiful landscape. I don't know too much about what this is going to be as far as if it's just scenery or, what we see specifically, but I'm sure it'll be some kind of an emotional thing. He usually has that tied to his music in some way or another. Definitely comes from his heart. So very curious to see what we're going to get here. But no, Tazzz, you have any thoughts if you want to speak on, and then I guess we can get on to see what this is all about.
Yeah, Ren, we've been on the Ren train for a while, and Philly and I both love everything about him, and not just his ability to rap and sing and play instruments. Just he's an all-around good person and human. And on top of his personal health problems, the problems of dealing with losing loved ones in his life. So all around, we wish him continuous strength through his own personal health trials. And then we wish him mental strength to get through and just to remember and still carry on in life. So, yeah, it's been a while since we've heard him, but he hasn't been forgotten. And what's that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, we missed reacting to Ren, so now we're bringing him back. But we have like over 30, maybe 35 videos, I think, of him. So just check out the playlist. In fact, I'll put his playlist in the description if you want to check out all the other reactions we've done with him, based on him. So in any event, let's get into this song, MacKay, and we'll commentate more afterwards. And this is dedicated to one of his friends who has passed away. So here we go. 1989 to 2011. It happened again, like when I really get into something and I'm really into it, and then all of a sudden I see the ending cards come up saying that it's over. So, like if it was twice as long and went longer, I would have been fine with that. But nonetheless, that's what we have. Um, I love the backdrop, the setting. Like what popped into my mind, and I don't know if this was his intention or was it just whatever. Like whenever I see somebody like near high mountains, like mountains are like the highest point to heaven, to get there. Besides, being in a plane, of course. So that's what I was thinking. Like to play, he's playing the keyboard in front of a mountain, and the mountains are like pointing up to the sky, and it was a beautiful picturesque sky. So that made me think of heaven. Let us know in the comments if you thought that, if that's your interpretation. I'm just curious what you're thinking. And then the song was so tender. It had its tender moments, and then it had its like bouncy, vibrant moments, and that was cool. Like that made me just think of like, the happy times when you were running and you were carefree and you were laughing and everything was high paced and stuff. So that's my interpretation of the song. Like it wasn't just like one like somber type of setting, if you will. It was happy and sad, which is what this is. If your friend is no longer with you, that's the sad part. And then the happy moments are like the memories and things you want to remember. So he's just such a genius at his craft. He's just a well-rounded musician, and that's a gift. Like he's like, oh, you want me to play a piano? No problem. You want me to play the guitar? No problem. You want me to rap? No problem. You want me to sing? No problem. So it's good that he has this gift, because that's his way of getting out any demons and any things like that, So, and I'm just glad that he blesses us with it, because we all have our own problems sometimes. It could be somebody else out there who hears his song, who also has lost a loved one, who can now resonate with the song. So he just he's the gift that keeps on giving. So, we love you, Ren. What do you have to say, Philly?
Yeah, I mean, I think the interpretation's probably accurate to some degree. I mean, it was obviously the song's called MacKay, and now I see at the end his friend's last name was MacKay, so now it makes sense. That's a last name. I kind of felt like that's probably what it was, but I wasn't totally sure. But very, very beautiful. He's like you said, a tremendous musician. He's like a jack of all trades when it comes to all that kind of stuff, because he plays guitar and he plays piano and keyboard, and do I recall? I think he drums too, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. He sings, he raps. It's kind of all over the spectrum when it comes to his abilities. And this was a little different, I guess, in the sense that, unless I'm forgetting something, he's done some songs dedicated to friends he has lost in the past, but I don't remember any of them being just flat out piano where there was no vocals or anything. So I thought that was a nice sort of unique take to something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't look into if there was like a hidden meaning behind everything, or like why he went that approach, or if the different change ups in the way it sounded, like the dun 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 dun, like I don't know if that was like why it changed up like that, if it had to do with just different emotions that he was feeling when he was kind of writing it. But nonetheless, I mean, a cool tribute. The scenery was really neat. Yeah, could it have been definitely something that was regarding heaven? Sure, I suppose that's certainly possible. Maybe that was a spot that he liked to go to, or who knows really what it was. But beautiful landscape, beautiful kind of melodic melody that he came up with, and it's nice that he could put something together that I'm sure is sort of therapeutic to him, just trying to mourn a friend that he lost, and and kind of I guess take solace in the memories. So yeah, I mean, it was cool. So it was nice to see that side.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know if Philly had wondered a few things, so let us know if something Ren may have specifically said. And listen, we know that we can go on Google. We know we can search it ourselves. But as I've stated many times, this is our conversation we get to have with you. We actually like reading comments from you, and you educate us. That's our ebb and flow, rather than us looking up some boring Google static page. So for the ones that I've seen sometimes that write, you guys should research first. No, why? Because then what would you have to say if we're like, oh yeah, we know that. Thanks for telling us nothing because we already know. No, we rather learn from you. So hopefully that will stop all those comments that ask us to research. We're not research analysts. We're music reactors. So and we like to hear from you, our fantastics who subscribe to us. Thank you. Anyway, you want to vote?
Sure, we can vote. This is ass or pass. This is thumbs up. Holy schmoly. I apologize for that. That was live.
Real and authentic, people. Real and authentic.
Something fell over. I'm just picking it up. This is the second time this shit happened. Okay, got it back. All right, here we go. This is ass or pass, and that is pick my shit up and put it back down. So we're getting into voting here. Why is it ass or pass? Well, if it sucks, it's ass. We're going to give it a thumbs down because it sucks. And then what are we going to do? Oh, yeah, if we like it, we're going to give it a thumbs up. We're going to pass it. It's pretty simple. 2 rating system. Tazzz will count to 3. I'll drum roll. And then we will rate together. Tazzz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3,
2, 1. Boom.
I mean, I'm glad I genuinely liked it because I would have felt like a total asshole putting a thumbs down to a song that was written for a person that passed away. That would have felt like such a jerk-off thing to do. But at the same time, though, what if it just would have sounded like shit? I don't know. I would have probably had to give it a thumbs down. So thank you, Ren, for not putting me in that position.
Yes, we're glad we liked it because we keep it real. It still wouldn't take away our love and appreciation of what he did, the meaning.
Yes.
But we didn't have to worry about that. So let's just take that out of our brain.
That's correct. Ren, thank you very much. Sorry for the loss of your friend. Rest in peace for sure to MacKay. And I know we'll be getting more into more Ren stuff. There's stuff that he has released that we haven't gotten to yet. So certainly we know that could go down 17 different rabbit holes as well in different directions with him. So looking forward to it.
Oh, and let me just say real quick before I forget. Oh, it's about Ren because we haven't done a video in a while.
No.
Thank you, Randy. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but thank you for giving honor and respect to music reactors. You're one of the rare people that thank us because, and that really is another reason why we have an extra love for you, because all we're trying to do is to gain you more exposure and notoriety because it's well deserved. So it's good that you're humble sometimes, but take a little excitement in knowing that you're really reached a lot of people out there, and don't feel any type of regret. Because I think you mentioned that somewhere, like you deserve all the accolades that you get. You're not just a person who's singing and rapping for money. You have purpose. You have meaning. You're going through your own stuff in life. You make us feel better about ourselves. You make us happy and sad together because it's healing in numbers, safety in numbers. So own all of that and be proud of that. And we appreciate you. So we want to thank you for thanking the music reactors all the time. So now you can close us out.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you allowing me to do that. So, no, honestly, that's you made very nice points. Thank you, Ren. So we'll be back soon. I am Philly. That is Tazzz. We are the Tazzz and Philly Show. We hope you have a wonderful night and peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.